You're tuned into the How Is He podcast. This is the second half, presented by Podge Popa, your weekly source for all things Carlow soccer.
Welcome to the How Is He podcast. We present our second half weekly bonus episode on all things Carlow soccer. Joined as always by my co-host Podge Doyle. This week we'll look at fixtures, results, and our topic this week will be
It's rare in its head. It's rare in its head again. We're getting plenty mileage.
And we have a guest in who is no better man to speak about it than our own Brian O'Reilly, our league secretary. So we'll just go into the results first, Podge.
Go for a pop.
As you can see, I showed you how to update these systems here. Right?
By the way, a big thanks to Brian.
Big thanks to Brian O'Reilly.
That's brilliant.
Got a little bit frustrated with us, yeah. So we have a little print off here, Podge.
We do. To be fair to him, no.
We go through the fixtures first, which is great. Yeah.
Results, but.
The results.
You should come out your fifth one.
Friday the 31st, Carlow District Credit Union Division 3, Collection B 5, Nurney B 0. In the ladies, Mace Tullows Ladies League, Vale Wonders 1, New Park 4.
Neither of us called that.
None of us called that either, yeah. The Youths Division 1 on Saturday, the JF Sports Youths Division 1, Burn Celtic 0, St Joseph's 3. A walkover, Brian?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. Hanover Harps A 4, Bagnallstown A 1, and St Felix 2, Critty Yard 0.
Do them results open up a little bit? Cray were
flying, so it's very much open, that table is now.
Yeah.
It is now, yeah. Jesus. Critty Yard are 3 behind with a game in hand.
It's the tables as well. Brian, you spoiled them wrong.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. The classified, as Brian called it. Where were we? Yeah. JF Sports League Division 2, Bagnallstown B2, Hanover Harps B2, Ballymurphy 4, Parkville 2, and Newark 5, St Pat's 0. Newark are flying into 4 from 4.
It's a fair turnaround. I said this before. When you have Pat's, Parkville, Newark, and even Ballymurphy, who have a big tradition in youths, all in the Division 2 with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, traditionally those clubs like Newark haven't had a youth team in years.
Yeah.
Parkville juveniles have been struggling for the last few years. Pat's juveniles have been struggling for the last few years. So that's kind of why they're there. Like, that's the same Division 2 league we had last year. And none of those teams were promoted.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It tells.
Sunday, the Nationalist. No, where am I going here?
You're missing the ladies, girls 18s, Collection 3, Nurney 4.
I'm going to the Credit Union girls under 18, Collection 3, Nurney 4, Parkville 0, Newark 5. Newark are pumping here, ain't they?
It's a very strong Newark girls youth team.
Is it, yeah?
That's their first year in it.
First time ever, but they've had a very strong. Now they're pretty much a juvenile team under 16, but they decided to enter the youth league because they had a few girls who were overage. They were very strong the last 2 years, under 14, under 15, under 16 in the juvenile league. So they're looking like they could be hot favourites for that league.
Seen them playing Hanover last year, was under 15 or 16, would have been very, very good.
Yeah, they're looking like hot favourites now, because that's not a bad Parkville side, even though Parkville, this is their first time in history having a girls team. A lot of those girls would have been girls from my school that won the under-17 Leinster Shield last year. Okay. So that's a very good Newark side.
Great feat to have so many girls team underage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's growing, right?
Isn't it? Oh, it's growing, and it's been pushed hard for it.
Yeah.
Like, we only had 4 last year and it wasn't great. So to get the extra now and hoping to get more. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's big plus, lads.
Big game Saturday night, St Pat's 3, Critty Yard 1. Talk to me, Podge.
Yeah, I look back on it. It was sent to me. Good game of football. I have to say, a very open game. I won't say open. Critty Yard set back. Pats had a lot of the ball. Probably could have hurt them a lot more if they had been better in the final third. Mar got a great goal, bullied the Pat centre half, super little finish, but it kind of turned Pats on a little bit.
Oh, Critty Yard 1 up, or that?
Yeah, and I don't think anyone could disagree with the result, to be honest with you. Craig's a big loss. Mikey was outstanding. Craig
is close. I was talking about our game. He thought he was going to go back running after our game, said training during the week, but obviously he didn't make the match.
Yeah, you can see he's a loss. Just a level head. But Critty Yard will be all right, lads. Critty Yard will be okay. Let me tell you. Pat's fully deserves 3-1, I have to say. I enjoyed it. The game was a really good game of football.
But it's a result that you walk like, isn't it?
It's hard to believe this early in the season that Pat's needed that window, isn't it?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Deserved winners?
Yeah, absolutely.
Enough said.
Yeah, absolutely.
White's Pharmacy Division 2, Nurney Villa A, Critty Yard 5. What a result that is.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
And Nurney A took the lead.
Did they go 1 up? I know they had one sent off the week before, right? Obviously, so they were missing him for that game, but I can't remember who it was, but That's a big win, yeah.
Yeah, no, Craig ERB unusually compared to the last number of years where they would have struggled to see out the season. Craig ERB have 39 players registered.
Wow.
They have big numbers and
Many
they've a
35s,
lot, no, a lot of youths.
Okay.
A lot of
Craig
youths.
ERB have?
Yeah.
9 players, a lot of players.
Jesus Christ. Right, into Sunday. We won't stay long with this now. I know Parkville won, Burn Celtic won.
You missed VXB in one fill.
What did they do?
VXB
last
5
game of Division 1.
Woodfield.
Same
That's
Phoenix and
I
Woodfield.
wouldn't have expected that. No, it's a big
There's a
win
few
as well.
surprise results that weekend, Podge.
Yeah.
VXB Saturday night against Wolfhill.
Yeah.
They drew 2-2 with Cricket Yard the week before that, I think.
But VXB had a lot of 18 players playing.
I looked at it. I
How
did look
did
at it, yeah. You should have
Hadn't played their 4 games yet.
Oh, go away. There's no game.
Yeah, well,
the
sure.
first
No,
team. That's just within the rules, isn't it?
VXA were the odd team, so they used that game to give some of the lads game time. Ben Dorgan scored 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah.
Strong in that, wasn't he?
Jake Hockney played. A good few of the 18 played.
We might bring Graham Doyle on from the Marble City Soccer Podcast to talk about it. That's a big bone of contention with him on that side over there.
He doesn't
'cause
like it,
lads,
does he?
lads drop down 2 or 3 divisions. I kind of get what he's saying, but
Yeah.
I think dropping down, I think if it's when the rules do it.
So that explains that result.
Yeah.
Right. Surprise. But not when you hear that.
Now we're into the Sunday, Paul.
Shut up, Podge. Nationals Premier Division 1 on the Sunday, Podge. Parkville won, Burn Celtic won. You hearing about it, Brian?
Yeah, my 2 boys were there. I was getting updates. But Parkville scored after 11 seconds.
Yeah, straight from tip-off.
Straight from tip-off. Burn dominated the game after that.
I believe so. I was
Absolutely
talking to someone
dominated.
from Parkville and he said Burn were very, very impressive.
Yeah, dominated
Great
the
free
game.
kick, was it?
Alex Kelleher first came back after the football. They had lost the football the last weekend to Grange, so it was
Yeah.
Alex's first game back. He made the difference, scored a stunning free kick from 25, and then they missed a great chance to win it with about 2 minutes to go. But they still have Shane Duffy to come back. They still have Killian Fagan to come back. They still have 4 or 5 players to come back. And they were so unlucky the week before. They conceded to Bagnallstown in the 96th minute. The ref had signalled 6 minutes injury time. It was 95-45 or something.
Wow.
So that's 2 1-all draws in a row where they kind of feel if they had got 1 win at least,
Yeah.
it mightn't have been too bad. But listen,
Oh, was
when they
that late
haven't-
against Bagnallstown, was it?
yeah. And when they haven't got all their full players back, it's two decent draws,
They're miles
particularly
better
one
than
away
that.
from
Not
home.
how many miles better. They were decent last year, but they're a stronger squad, isn't it?
Yeah. In fairness to Des and Tom and Craig, they have a structure there now. They have a structure there now. They know what they're doing. They're training 2 nights a week. I actually feared from at the start of the season, but now having seen them, I think they'll be alright.
Yeah,
No,
I seen them
yeah.
against the walk, and I thought they were excellent. I thought you're 100% correct. I thought the
That was the first game of the season for them, yeah.
I thought the way they defended, they weren't static. They played. It's clear they were playing with a plan, and I thought they were really good.
Yeah, they've collection now this Saturday night. I'll actually get up to it. I haven't seen them play this year because I've always been away on a Sunday when they've played so far.
Yeah.
I've been really
There's 2
busy.
good games Saturday night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pats and Phoenix is the other
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
It's 2 big games I want to get to Saturday, and I want to go to Slaney Bottom Glass on Sunday.
I was thinking of going to that myself on Sunday morning for a look.
See if not in the Fairways, I'll be there. Sunday off, you have to take advantage, Brian. Bagnallstown 3, Collection 2. I didn't see
I
any.
guess somewhere behind, weren't they?
Another 96-minute winner for another goal for Bagnallstown
Was
this time to get the full points. Last week in McBurn it was to get a draw. The last kick of the game again, 2nd week in a row.
Jack Tracy on the score sheet, I think, was he?
Again, was he?
Yes, yeah. I think he
And
was.
unfortunately, I have to call out this, but Hanover Harps 0, York 7.
Well,
Disaster from start to finish. The worst 45 minutes I would say I seen in a Hanover outfit since 1994 when I started.
Jesus.
And that is no messing. I said it at my half time.
30 years.
If I misplaced the warm up, if I did anything wrong before a ball was kicked, I would easily say it. I asked him at half time. I'll tell you, a blessing in disguise. It could have been 7 at half time to York. That's no missing. And Ben could do nothing about the 7 goals. Absolutely. They were as bad as we were. That was as good as a senior York play. But it was men against boys, unfortunately.
It's hard to come back from that, Pop.
Yeah. Well, sure, there's no choice now.
Yeah,
You've had
no,
a tough
yeah.
start to the season, Pop.
Yeah.
Manny gave out to me. I was very cruel. Do you think, are you worried you're in a relegation clash?
Oh, sure, you're in it now. But they have to realise they're not good enough. Like, what would I say? Don't think you're good enough not to go down.
Yeah, well, sure,
Wow.
that's the thing, isn't it? That was the last time, a few years ago when you were up against Ballymurphy, everyone said the same, didn't they? Oh, Hanover are too good to go down, but there's no such
Yeah,
thing
but
as
everybody's
teams.
expecting Brian before a ball was kicked to say that the league is between York, Critty or Pats. Then everybody was going Parkville, Bagnallstown, Hanover, collection middle of the table, and then it's the bottom three.
Yeah.
And I'm going, it's not like that.
No.
It's how you start.
Yeah.
And now the pressure's on.
100%.
And they're young lads, but they're not young.
And have you got more players to come back?
I have 2, which is Cottle, which is vital to me.
Yeah.
And even though he doesn't have the legs that he has, he has a structure on the field. Yeah. He's a manager on the field, basically.
Yeah.
And Adam Nolan will be another good lad to come back.
Okay.
But yeah, really good player. He's back now. But look, at the week off this week will do us the world of good.
I wonder.
Well, you keep wondering.
I wonder, will it?
Yeah. It's we had a meeting on Tuesday night. Cancelled training, meeting with the players, told them home truths. It's just not good enough. The standards are higher than that club. And I'd say it was the first time since I started managing the team I was struggling what to say to them half time, because I said it to them. It was me and Stuart stood aside 2 minutes before half time, and I said, this is not on us. Because everything was spot on. They were there at 10 o'clock. The nets is up for them. The warm-up is set up. Everything was proper. The warm-up was intense. Did the board went inside a 11:15. Back out, on you go. And I was like,
Would you think that you've done enough, though? I know you're saying it's not on us. I know you're the kind of person, you're not saying that to deflect it, right? To take it away from you. But something must be wrong.
well,
Like, is that in the prep?
Well, no, I think it's a freak result in regards of conceding 7 goals, because if anybody was up at the first half of the Great Yard game, it was a ding-dong battle.
Yeah.
And half time, it was like, they could be winning 1-0 or we could be winning 1-0.
But you not think maybe you're being a bit harsh yourself? Do you not think that New York team are going to do that to every team this season?
I think that
If
I
they
said
get a couple of early goals.
Their movement. Now, I have to say one thing. When they smell blood, you're dead.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Like, and they knew we were in trouble when, like, they could skid at the first one after 10 minutes or something, and then 25 minutes was still 1-0, and they got 3 goals in like 8 minutes or something. But I was like, "Right, this could be cricket score." Change the shape at half time, went 3, and then put on 3 subs. Had 2 more to put on, put them on, and then Owen got injured. But at that stage, it was 5-0. I was like, sure, it's dead rubber now. But in fairness, I would say, as you always do, no team will keep going for 90 minutes solid like that. So they took the foot off the gas a touch and scored 2 late goals. But
I would say judge your lads after they've had a bit of an easier game, maybe.
But here's one for you, Brian.
I think that New York team are going to do that to a lot of teams this season.
Well, I tell you, I think here's one for you. Smithers, who I thought was a fantastic player. You want to see him in this team now. It's absolutely Jordan Harmon's range of passing. Dotsey's leadership at the back with a proper centre half beside him. The 2 fullbacks are brilliant. The goalkeeper is just solid as a rock, Craig Carney. The middle 3 never stopped. Dino did the 6 to 8 to 10. Jordan did the 6 to 8 to 10, and James McGrath did the 6 to 8 to 10. Yeah. Dotsey throwing the ball. James McGrath drops back in to go to a 3-5-2.
And with a man up front for him, that new signing.
What kind of system are they playing? It's brilliant. It's brilliant. And then on the one side was Keane Cleary, and the other side was Smithers, and through the middle was Davy Dial. Well, that's missing Barnes, Lee Walker, Skinner come on as a sub.
Lee Murphy wasn't
Lee
there.
Murphy was a sub. Jamie. Like, there's a team on the sideline that could be another Premier team.
I agree.
And I don't think they will lose a game this year.
Do you know?
I don't think they'll lose a game. They'll have to have a be-off game. And I don't care who they're playing. You're talking about Pats and Critty Yard. I just think they are that good. They go through the gears. It's the best team I've seen in Carlow, as long as I'm playing or looking at games.
Well, I'm saying that for a long time, though.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. And the cutting edges, the outlet Smithers is just ridiculous. And I haven't seen Barnes yet. I believe he's brilliant.
I've seen him,
yeah. I haven't seen him yet. So look, it's a big task for anybody to catch him. Because
at what point are you watching the pop where you're saying I may change this?
Well, sure.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
1-0 Podge. They had all the ball. 1-0 after 25
you went
minutes.
10 minutes. Like, you obviously went total for 10 minutes, right? It was 0-0.
Yeah. But unfortunately for the boys,
so
I think
what were you doing well in that 10 minutes that you could have said?
Well, the gaps are tighter to the players.
So you could have focused your shit. So you could have said, right, we may go low block here.
Yeah. But you're playing with, like, if we went 4-3-3, so when we don't have it, it's 4 with two midfielders and you play a square, so it's don't come through us. But it's ridiculous, Podge, how easy it was for them to get through them on Sunday was painful for me in the sideline.
Yeah.
And I mean painful. It was.
So you're saying it doesn't matter what you change it, they're going to cut you up anyway?
Well, they were going to cut us up the way the boys were, because unfortunately all over the field, the decision making on the ball was brutal. From the back line, and then we couldn't hold up the ball, and the middle three were just getting ran round ragged from their middle three, and they were just. And you know, I was as good as Dean Kelly is. I think it was 5-0, or could have been 6-0 at the time, and they lost the ball in the middle of the field, and I think he sprinted 35 or 40 yards, went to ground and got the ball back, and then going, they're 6-0 up, and the best player in the league is doing that.
Yeah.
And going, this is
Tells you everything.
tells you everything about them. They have a hunger this year.
Yeah.
Well, they have a hunger every
They
year.
want the
but
league back,
They want the
lads.
league back, yeah.
It's
So look at that, fully deserved, and unfortunately it was a bad result for us, but we have to move on now and put the shoulder to the wheel and keep going. Tully's Travel Division 1, Kilree 6, Ballymurphy 2.
Big rent with Kilreeny did that, right?
Yeah. Slaney Rovers 5, St. Pat's B 0,
That's a big statement in that league, no?
and York B 0, Baltinglass Town 0.
Bit of a surprise, that one.
Wasn't on the yellow card, no. Definite surprise. But I seen who Newark have. Newark aren't bad, lads. Newark B team, they're not a bad side.
No, they got a couple of new signings in there from Vale Wanderers and
See,
whatever.
Darren O'Keefe is with them
yeah, they're
and-
strong. They're strong.
They're all right.
They're strong.
They're good, yeah.
And Robbie Purcell's over them, who's not a mug either.
No, he loves
To
his
be
football.
fair.
Yeah, he loves his football, and he let them train in a way.
Yeah.
Weiss Pharmacy Division 2, Baltinglass B 0, Mill Celtic 1. Castle Rangers 4, Parkville B 3.
Seen the goals.
Yeah.
Some great goals scored.
Yeah, seen them.
Some really good goals
Parkville
scored.
were 3-2 up with 7 minutes
Glory,
left.
yeah. Yeah, the big celebration. Could have been Kyle O'Brien got the fourth, you know.
He did.
Kyle, yeah.
He's a few goals, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's playing higher. Like I think he's playing in the 8 for them. But yeah, what a footballer! That's great player.
Carlow District Credit Union Division 3. We have Bagenalstown B1, Ballymurphy B1, St Anne's Ballylinen 1, St Joseph's 3,
Big.
and another Derby Brian, Parkville C, Burn Celtic B5.
Yeah, it was actually, I think it was 10-0.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Parkville C were struggling. I got a phone call at midday on the Sunday to say it looked like Parkville C were going to withdraw from the league. They had given away a walkover the week before, and
Three
it looked,
teams is hard to
it
have,
looked
Brian, isn't it?
And in fairness to Shay, like he was honest. He was very honest. He said that at the start of the season we kind of had a long discussion with him. Myself and the committee had a long discussion with him, and said, "Are you sure you want to do this?" All of his youths from last year were overage, and they had been with the club the whole way from under 8s right up to under 18s, and they all said they wanted to come back and play again. So he registered the C team, assuming that he'd have the 16 of those 19-year-olds coming, but about 7 or 8 of them haven't come back.
Wow.
But they ended up scraping 11 players together, and thankfully since Sunday he's after registering 5 new players. Some of his over 35s have come back, so let's hope to stay going.
And have the B team a decent squad in regards to numbers wise?
No,
Hard
the
for
B
the
team
B.
were struggling as well. They needed some of the 18 players to go back, so he's not really sure what's going to happen now. But hopefully they'll stay going.
It's a fair achievement to have 3 teams in,
yeah,
in
it's massive.
4 divisions.
But
Isn't
it's a
it?
big stretch.
It's a big stretch.
Big stretch, yeah.
It is. Now, don't get me wrong. They have, I think, 71 players registered or something.
But that's the pool you need, Brian, for 3 teams in
yeah,
reality.
but that was my argument.
that's-
You could argue
yeah,
you
more
need
quickly.
more. He had 71 last year with 2 teams.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't much of a game, unfortunately, for a derby.
And the last game was the Ladies LFA Junior Cup. Skerries 0, Mill Celtic 2. Brilliant result, isn't it?
Fantastic. That's Mill and Vale into the next round, and the draw came out yesterday, and they're playing in 2 weeks' time. Mill are away to somebody in Dublin, and Vale are at home.
Mill will be one of the favourites for that, right?
Well, they got to the final last year,
Yeah.
and they've lost a few players this year, but yeah, they should go well, hopefully.
Newark drew North End again in the FA Junior.
They did not.
They did,
Or in
and
the Leinster
Bagenalstown and
Junior,
Cretty got
Bagenalstown
each
drew
other.
Cretty.
We'd only 3 teams left. We'd only 3 teams left in the competition.
And Evergreen drew Clonmunnion again.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Someone told me that last night or Tuesday night, yeah.
And there was 2 clubs left in the competition who had 2 teams in it. Black Forge got Black Forge over 35s.
Yeah, seen
Go
that
away,
as
did
well.
they?
Yeah.
And there's another club who had 2 teams in
Rock.
it.
Was it
Rock A and Rock B got each other.
Yeah.
It was a mad draw.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brings us on to our topic, Brian. Talk to me.
Yeah.
What's going on with this summer soccer or calendar soccer or whatever you want?
Well, sure, the last time I was here with you boys, I was just back from my holidays and we were
Yeah.
celebrating our
Yeah.
famous victory. We thought we had won. The war was over. We had won the war. What's been going on in the background for the last number of weeks or month at this stage now, sure, has been that the FEI had the talk coming from the top, from the CEO, was that this was only going to be a temporary thing now. And whilst they announced in the news that It was over. They had backtracked. They didn't want to lose face completely with public, and there was talk in the background, and they had board meetings and they had secret meetings, and the talk was that there was now going to have to be an exemption process. So the last time I spoke with you guys, I was actually going out to the car to go onto an LFA Zoom call about how the exemption process will work. Yeah. But that process was only released this week. I sent you the email there, Podge, last Thursday or Friday when that process was released. So the exemption process now is every 2 years. You have to apply. But what they're saying now is that this reversal is only till 2027. So obviously the under 8s, under 12s was meant to go summer soccer this January 2026. They've pushed that to 2027, and they've pushed us going to summer soccer to 2028. But we have to apply for a 2-year exemption, and we'll have to reapply every. And they've also put in a load of more rules. We feel what's after happening here is actually they've been really sneaky here on us, and what they've now done is they've actually put in. So the EGM is on Saturday in Dublin. There's an EGM first at 11:30. There's an AGM at 12:30. I have to go up to Blanchardstown for the two of them. And they've put in loads of rule changes. And one of the things they've put in now into the constitution is that nobody can form a breakaway association under the.
Yeah.
So we feel they've been biding their time. We feel they've been binding their time now to come up with rule changes for the EGM and AGM that's going to end up forcing everybody. Whatever that came out last week, but then the document I got my hands on yesterday was the actual exemption process. That's an insult to grassroots volunteers.
Yeah. That's the one you sent me, right?
I'm sorry, it's an insult to grassroots volunteers. It really is. Like, I'm so angry, I'm so frustrated. This fight, you guys knew how much effort. I spoke here to you guys, how much effort Noel Jordan and Ian MacDonald and Chris Collins and Thomas Dial down in Ballymurphy and Aoife O'Neill, and how much effort the grassroots committee are back meeting, they're back up and running, they're back meeting tonight, I believe. How much time this took, and then we thought we'd won the war, and now to come back and to insult us with this 5-page document that we have to fill in to apply for the exemption. You're scored on points, and you have to score a minimum of 15 points. So there's 0 to 12 points. You have to have a vote amongst all your clubs. And every club has to vote. There can't be any clubs missing the night the vote's on. 100% of clubs must vote. Then depending on what percentage of your clubs, so obviously if 100% of clubs in Carlow objected, which is what's happened so far at all our votes, we've never had anyone vote for it. The last vote we had 18 of the 21 clubs present at the council meeting that night, and it was 18. So that would get you. We'd have to go get the other 3 clubs to come and vote. But if we got 21, I'm assuming you score maximum 12 points. Yeah. If only half your clubs vote, you only get 6 out of 12. Then you have to submit a copy of your fixtures for the season, which is next to impossible to know. We've had this discussion, and prove that you have a shortage of referees and can't cover for them. Then you have to prove you have a shortage of pitches if you move to summer soccer, and you have to get letters from groundsmen and from club committees and from everything else. You have to document what facilities you have, what toilets you have. It's absolutely insane. It's a 5-page document. It's an insult.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
It's an absolute insult.
Yeah, it's nonsense. Like, what's the root of putting this in place, right? So an exemption process in any walk of life is usually a form or a conversation. There's no requirements in relation to you have to meet these requirements. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'd have more chance and probably success going solo and applying for a mortgage than I would in applying for an exemption to play.
Honestly, it made my blood boil so much. I got so angry. Yeah. Like, I don't know what's going to happen Saturday at this AGM, but like, if there's any other business or any topics come up, I'd be the first to ask questions here. Like, because this is just horrendous. As Podge just said, like, you'd apply for a mortgage quicker than what you would for this. This is not what should have happened at all. This should have been a clear cut and dry case of, if you want to opt in, opt in. Yeah. But we're being asked to opt out, was it whatever, and we were told, oh, don't worry about it, lads, it'll only be an email. We in the Carlow League would like to opt out of summer soccer. Thanks.
That's it.
Not this.
That's what it requires,
not this insulting 5-page document that's going to take hours upon hours of meetings. Me contacting all the clubs. What facilities have you got? Who uses your facilities during the summer? It's going to take grassroots volunteers. Now, and keep emphasising the word volunteers. Proven. Go to say, oh well, what referees GAA? What referees referee hurling? What referees are not available in the summer?
Some amount of work.
It's ridiculous.
It's an insult. And I firmly believe, and as I said to you, I have meetings tonight with the LFA, with the AGM Saturday. I firmly believe no league in a country will complete that process.
Well, they won't get the amount of points.
I don't think any league will complete the process.
No,
I think they'll tell the FAI no.
It's them saying we're going to win no matter what.
I think so, Papa, but let's call a spade here now. They've already been sneaky.
Yeah.
So look at the FAI Junior Cup when it is.
Ridiculous.
Look at the FAI Youth Cup when it is.
Oscar Traynor.
Look at the Oscar Traynor when it is. Right? They've already been kind of sneaky enough with some of that. So all FAI run competitions have been moved to the calendar season football. Like I sent out the email last week to the clubs. Your brother Pa would have got it, like if Hanover want to enter. So the first round of the FAI Junior Cup is the 22nd of February, and the final is the 22nd of August.
What's the uptake on that from clubs?
We don't know. The application forms are only going out in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
I seen feedback on social media where leagues, on the Striker online, where leagues were replying, telling anyone that's in a winter season, boycott the FAI Junior Cup this year.
When was
We
it?
won't be in it anyway.
Tell me this, Brian. Just something just struck me on this 5-sheet ridiculousness. When was the decision made to roll back? What date?
We're not sure.
So there was a subcommittee formed on the 6th of August.
That's what that says. The subcommittee was formed on the 6th of August.
Doesn't add up to me in my mind now.
So that's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Like here we are now in November and we're only getting this, and they're
Yeah.
saying a subcommittee was formed. But that would make sense because I came home from my holidays around the 13th of August to speak to you guys, and on that night I was supposed to get correspondence on how this exemption was going to apply. But it's obviously taken them this long. But what they've been sneakily doing in the background,
Is setting this up.
setting this up, but also putting in all these new rules for Saturday's
Yeah.
AGM, where they're now saying that nobody can form. Because remember, the Grassroots Association threatened to break away,
Yeah.
form the football association. Instead of Football Association, about the Irish Football Association or something.
Yeah.
They're now putting in that nobody else on the island of Ireland can operate under FIFA suspension. So they've been working in the background to try and say, listen, we're going to force you guys to
Since
go.
the last time you were
this way."
here, they have sort of said nothing really.
Said nothing.
And then when you knew there was something coming, but not to that extent.
Said nothing, but
Well,
coming up to the
but-
AGM this week now have dropped this bombshell on everybody.
But in
and
the
I mean a
background,
bombshell.
they've set up this committee. Like this committee was set up on the 6th of August. I'm nearly sure that's after a decision was made, right?
Correct.
So they've set it up, and the purpose of it, I mean, like the purpose of it doesn't even make sense to me. Like provide input and guidance to shape or impact assessments to be carried out as we implement. Like we're playing football, lads.
Yeah.
Like what is this? To have an exemption subgroup that'd be compromised of 3 senior members of the FA executive team. First of all, pointless.
Yep.
Pointless.
People who don't know what's going on at grassroots. And this is where
Absolutely
we're back to
ridiculous.
again. Like we genuinely thought, you guys know the amount of podcasts that I was on, the social media we were on,
Yeah.
what the grassroots football was doing. Like Shane Keegan has spoke about this. Kevin Doyle, ex-League of Ireland, has spoke about this. Like we all did so much for the last 12 months to put this dead in the water once and for all. Tell the FAI lads this, and the FAI rolled back. There was board members said we made a huge mistake here. They came out, the letter they issued said that we made a mistake here. We didn't realise the feeling on the ground was so strong. We're reversing the decision. And now 3 months later, actually we're only reversing the decision for 2 years, and you have to apply for this crazy exemption. I'm telling you, there's so many angry people in grassroots football out there this week.
I don't blame them, Brian, because it's as you said, it's an absolute insult, is
Yeah,
what it is.
it is
It's
an insult.
disgraceful from them.
But there's no, like, they're talking about image. Like, that is absolutely destroying the image.
But I
by
think
sending that
I
by.
think so. But I think the other thing, unfortunately, at the moment, like as somebody who's so heavily involved in soccer as I am, the Joe Soaps who are not so much in soccer, like I get into my staff room sometimes. Just the FAI or some shambles at the moment. Why are you doing involved with that?
Yeah,
lot? Like
yeah.
because of this, over all the redundancies and all the staff that's
Yeah.
been cut back and all this. Like
Changes
that's
at the top, yeah.
that's shocking too. What's going on there?
Yeah.
Like we don't even know is our local RDO is his job safe? I mean, nobody seems to know who all these cuts are going to be. Like all staff got an email telling them that they might have to move aside or move whatever.
Yeah.
Like at right now in the public's eye, the FAI are as low as you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now to do this to the grassroots people who thought they had won a war as such, now to insult them with this application
rats,
process.
Well, do you know, but it screams to me, Brian, that they have bigger problems than this. Here's the fucking solution. Just move it in line. Just move the fucking thing in line to the same as every league across Europe.
Yeah.
You were
Just
saying it's
move it-
Iceland is the only one,
Iceland is the only one.
Yeah.
I could be corrected, but I'm very sure it's Iceland. Brian's here, he can correct me live. But
Is it Iceland?
I think it is Iceland is the only league that actually plays its calendar in Europe.
No, I think one of the Norway or
Scandinavian countries.
I think one of the Scandinavian
Okay, well,
countries
it's one of
do.
them. But the big, like,
There's only 4 of us now rather than 10.
yeah. But they announced the apology that they got it wrong. I respect them for that at the time when they done it. Now is your time to say, hey, we're going to move it all to the traditional season. Let's just move on. Because the big standout thing for me, and I'm speaking as a fan now, it's absolutely insulting to everyone involved in soccer that they're doing this.
Yeah, but I think
It's ridiculous, Brian.
I think whatever about that, so they came out and they put their hand up, they made an apology, they made it wrong, we got it wrong at the top level, the feedback coming back from us wasn't correct. But to save face and to save us having another vote and everything else, we're going to leave it in our constitution, and you have to, if you don't want to move, send in a one-line email saying, not this 5-page document that's going to take hours upon hours to get information. And that's to me is the hurtful part. That to me is like, as I said, some weeks I often say to people, I spent more time this week working fixtures and tables and results and phone calls than I actually did my job that I'm paid for. That sort of thing. And it's not just me, it would be club volunteers. I would have to go to every club. You take Burn Celtic or you take Collection, right? They're the two classic examples because they're CK United. CK United hired their facilities. Like I already have to work with Peter Harvey from CK. So Peter sends me his fixtures for the months of April and May. We've a clash with the youths. So Peter books out Burn Celtic for 2:30 and 5:30, and he books out Collection. And me and Peter would have worked very closely together for the last 3 years. Just for the last month of the season, and again now the first month of the season. I had to give Burn Youths 2 away games at the start of the season because CK United had home games. I had to give Collection an away game because things like that. But they would say to me, Burn Celtic would say to me, if we move summer soccer, we lose all our income from CK United. Collection are the same. I mean, and these are the clubs I'm going to have to go to and say, listen, I need you to fill in, document to me that Burn Celtic, that your facilities are hired by CK United during the League of Ireland season, and that you can't allow any Carroll League games there to be played. I need to do the same to Collection. I need to go to Hanover, and I need Hanover to say, what's happening in these months? Oh, well, we have an over 35s team. We need that for the pitch. We need the pitch for them. I'd have to go to every club and say to me, I need you to prove that your pitch is not available to me in the summer months.
It's like as if you're going to say no. If we're going to say no, but let them work for it here.
Yes, well, that's exactly the point. That's exactly the point.
I think you're missing one big thing here as well. The FAI have no right to go to a club and ask them who's using facilities, because that's a breach of GDPR. You're giving out information.
Yeah, could well be.
They have no right to ask, in my opinion.
You think the club has the right to say, if we want to get another club in here
so
to
you're,
use
you're,
it?
So you're the FAI. Who's using your pitch? Here's me, Burn Celtic. None of your business. Who's using my pitch?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And I'd argue the same thing with a referee.
Absolutely.
Is it their business if a ref is reffing Gaelic football during the summer?
None of their business.
Referee has to say, listen lads, I'm not available from the months of March till August. I don't need to tell you why I'm not available for the months of March till
The
August.
detail of data they want on that form is absolutely irrelevant to the game in this country.
Correct.
It's
makes
making
no sense.
It's making hard work and insulting questions to people who work hard to keep our game going.
They're trying to make
Which
fun
is
of
the
the
referees.
And what's really annoying,
The referees and people like Brian who do the fixtures and the leagues and all
yourself,
that stuff.
you're in that bracket
I
as
know.
well.
and
you're
what's,
involved,
what's
you know.
really annoying is they're also looking for a revote every 2 years from your clubs.
So to do that every 2 years?
Yes.
Which
That has to be done every 2 years.
Yeah, which is ridiculous as well if they're only giving you till 2028.
Every 2 years.
I don't understand how they can give you a date where the transition's happening and then tell you, oh, you have to come back in 2030.
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense to me.
But the revote, like how many times do we have to ask our club secretaries to come to a meeting in the Seven Oaks? We voted once, lads. We got 21 or we got 18 or 18 that were there in the night. The vote's not going to change. I don't think it'll change.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not fair. It really isn't. It's just been, and obviously I'll know a lot more after this weekend, after tonight's meeting and the weekend. But
It's on again.
right now, it's just been pure frustration and pure anger that at grassroots level that what's going on this week. Like as I said, the Grassroots Football Association is back up and running now because they're getting back together now.
Yeah, and fair play to them
and God love them. They thought their job was done.
Yeah, I know.
Who,
Speaking of Thomas,
who wouldn't think it after the last time that your job is done? Like giving yourself a pat on the back, well done, we won, lads.
Yeah.
and they're an honest group because we wanted to get them on, and they actually not that they didn't want to come on. They were done with it.
Yeah.
So they're like,
what's the point in talking about it?
Yeah.
We've done it, lads. Why are we come? Why, do you know? Which I understood completely at the time, but the thing that the change about the FAI basically taking control of football on this island. Is that in the Constitution now? It's
up. I haven't read the full document. I have it to read before I vote Saturday, but there is something in it, yeah.
But it's going to vote, right?
Yeah,
They
it's
have
going to
total
vote.
control.
If
But
they
have
get
total
that,
control,
that's ridiculous.
then nobody can set up a breakaway association in this country.
No, that's that's fear as well. That's complete fear because they know what they're doing is wrong. That's fear
This
that
has
will
to go
happen.
to the higher authorities and that. That's not good enough.
Well, look how many politicians and TDs the Grassroots Football Association has already got involved. Like, in fairness, the amount of TDs and senators up in Dáil Éireann that brought this up. Like, I don't know. I really don't. I'm still kind of in shock that this email came out last Thursday or Friday whenever we got it. And I sent it on to poor Ian MacDonald and Chris and Thomas at the time, and they were like, they both sent me back, the three of them sent me back a text message. Goes, well, what the hell? I mean, here we go again. It's just been a mind.
It's worse than the first time.
A mind blown 7 or 8 days. It nearly is, to be honest with you.
Isn't it?
For them to turn around and say, we put our hands up, we got this wrong. Feedback coming from grassroots is nobody wants it. Oh, here, sorry, 4 months there. Sorry, we've decided we're actually only putting it off till 2028.
Yeah.
And then at that, you have to apply every 2 years for an exemption.
It's our proper fingers up, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the
bully by
reaction you'd
tactics.
expect from a spoiled child.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's very juvenile. Again, the data they're looking for in that form, I think, is completely irrelevant, and the fact that they think that they can own football in this country is worse.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting few weeks ahead, lads. And I thought here we could concentrate on our fixtures and our results and get back to doing what's important with Carlow soccer. But anyway,
And that's what is important, yeah.
Yeah, I just hope that it's Friday or Saturday your meeting.
Saturday's day GM in Blanchardstown.
Yeah, and will it be sorted then?
I doubt it.
But it'll definitely be a topic, right?
Oh, it's a heavy topic.
Yeah, so
Heavy
you
topic.
kind of know which way
Is there loads of different people as strongly opinionated as you in regards of the way they
There
feel
would
about
be,
this?
yeah.
That'd be all
Yeah.
barking
Yeah.
at these boys. I hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, like
You'd love to go
respect,
to it, wouldn't
right?
you? It is
It's
a
a
lack.
lack of respect.
like I'm not sure who I know Bob Howson was the juvenile representative from Carlow. I don't know if he is anymore, but like the juvenile league in Carlow will have somebody at the AGM as well. Like, and as I said, pretty much every league in Leinster was against this.
Yeah.
The DDSL, I can imagine they're going to be very vocal on Saturday because they were the same. They had been celebrating the win. Like, so I don't know. It's going to be really interesting. It really is. But it's.
I'm looking forward to hearing the outcome of this.
At the moment, it's nothing but pure frustration.
But if you're say a country club, let's use Senior Rovers as an example, and you've just come through that and you've just got the fact that you can opt out, and then your secretary's getting that email. Like, I'd understand if they said, I'm done. I could understand if they actually said, I'm done, lads. I can't.
It'll cause a few teams to fold. If I think it will, yeah. It's miles off being good enough for me. I just don't understand it at all.
Well, it's going to dilute the product completely. You're still going to have a Carlow League. You won't have 4 divisions. You'll barely have a Premier.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be a complete diluted product. You'll have town teams.
But look, these were all our arguments as to why we didn't want it. So all we can do now is try and go back and like I don't know. I have to read the small print. There's one part of the application in the email said that they've pushed it back to 2028. And you have to apply for an exemption every 2 years. Then there's another part where it's implementing. Well, it's pushed back to 2028 compulsory. But if you want, you're meant to start in 2026, and you still can, and you apply for an exemption straight away. So I don't know. Do we have to apply for an exemption for 2026 and 2027, or do we not have to apply for an exemption until 2028? My understanding is we have to apply for an exemption.
Exemptions, once approved, are granted for
2 years.
a fixed period of 2 years, commencing at the time of alignment that would take place. So 2028 it commenced. So you'd have to go back then in 2030, right?
Yeah.
During this period, the FA will conduct biannual progress reviews to assess how each league is preparing. So that's on top of obviously the application then as well, and progressing towards full calendar alignment once their exemption expires. So they still want to get you back in.
Yeah. So if my understanding is we don't have to apply for exemption until 2028.
Do you know what the funny thing is? Just reading this, right? Do you know what I find hilarious? This whole thing is about football pathways, and player development.
Yeah.
How far removed is this gone?
Correct.
I just see in the very last line, all other elements of the football pathway plan are to be introduced.
Yeah, and I don't know, do you follow John Early, the journalist? He wrote a really good article yesterday.
Who's he write for, Brian?
The Independent. He wrote a really good article yesterday.
You have it?
About that. I'll send it on to you on
Do
text.
send it on to me,
I
read that.
He spoke about the football pathways plan and how he spoke about how they've said, and they're like, well, here you are talking about the football pathway plan. So the first big, so you know these, I don't know, you wear these, they're kind of like football schools you do.
Oh, yeah.
The ETB courses you go on.
Yeah.
They're all cancelled from next year.
Oh, really?
Every one of them in the country. As part of the redundancy and the cutbacks, they're all being shut
gone.
down. All being shut down. And he's laughing. He says, you're cancelling all these things. You're making the staff all redundant. So his argument it was they want this pathway to continue with half the staff that they had.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Can't happen.
It makes
like.
no sense.
It can't happen.
So
now they're putting more and more pressure on volunteers.
Yeah, I remember when the Emergent Talent Programme kick-started, and there was about 3 RDOs, I'd say, in Leinster, and it developed then where we had an RDO in nearly every county. Your father would have been part of it, right?
Yeah.
And we're going back a long time. And then you had a regional centre set up, and they were in such a good place. And I think now we have, in League of Ireland, maybe 8 full-time employees within League of Ireland.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Well, the argument too is, what's this government's 3 million funding for League of Ireland academies? How's that going to be spent?
It could be a bit of Fugazi, I don't know, or Fugazi, whatever it's called. But I don't know. But that's where I think the government has to partner with that part of the League of Ireland.
Yeah.
They have to partner with them,
Yeah.
and have to put it in a proper structure in place.
It'll be a good weekend, lads.
I can't wait to get the feedback on it.
I'm looking forward to that myself, yeah.
Papa, where we go to? We go to the
fixtures.
fixtures.
Yeah. Friday night we've one game. So no, we've 2 games. Sorry, we have Collection B versus Hanover B.
Are you talking on?
I see it's only 12 yeses. You might ring. I know.
Are you registered?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I'd like to watch Waterford and Bray, being honest. It's on the television. It's a good game.
Yeah, I'm fucking working.
Nurney Villa then is playing New Park in the Ladies League, the Nolan's Mace Ladies League. On to Saturday, we have in the Youth League Division 1, we've Bagenstown A versus St. Felix.
It's a big game.
Hanover Harps A versus Critty Yard, and Burn Celtic versus Baltinglass. The Youth League Division 2, we've Ballymurphy versus St. Pat's, and Parkville versus Bagenstown B. Carlow District Credit Union Girls under 18. Ballymurphy Celtic versus Collection, New Oak versus Vale, and Nurney versus Parkville. We have 2 good games on Saturday night in the Premier Division, really good games. A local derby in St. Felix and St. Pat's.
The Grey Cullen Classic up.
Yeah.
Played in Loughlin Bridge.
Which is not in Grey. Brilliant. And a really good game as well with Burn Celtic versus Collection.
That's a test now.
That's a good game as well, yeah.
That'll be a test. Because Burn Celtic are after getting 2 points from 2 games, they probably were expected kind of to maybe take the derby over it.
Yeah, well, I think people have a different opinion of Burn Celtic after the first few games.
And Collection were flying. I didn't expect them to lose to Bagenstown.
Collection were flying, yeah.
So that could be a really good game now.
They should have bet Pats.
Saturday
I was told.
And Felix and Pats obviously is the one everyone wants.
Yeah, that'll be a big one.
Everyone's been waiting for that one.
Yeah.
It's an awful. I know. Look, Felix are doing their best there with their facilities and their ground. And
What will get there?
They're trying their hardest. God love them. They have the funding. They're just trying to get the matching funding and whatever else. But it's an awful shame, as you said. Greg Cullen Classico has to go all the way down to Loughlin Bridge.
Yeah, but do you know what?
I believe they've done a great job on the pitch, Brian. You're watching inside the fence now in Loughlin Bridge.
Yes, I haven't been down, but apparently so. Yeah,
I'm delighted to hear that because it's so frustrating watching the show.
I haven't been down, but apparently
yeah. I might get down to that Saturday night, hopefully.
I think on the St. Felix thing, I think they'll take the hit playing a couple of games in Loughlin Bridge if they can get their own setup.
I think
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
I think it's a drop in
the club is only on the way up.
100%.
They're doing very well.
Absolutely. It'll be good though. Serious bragging rights there, lads. Whoever gets that.
I will, yeah. But that's what you want. They're the games you want to play in.
But again, like, I'm not being smart. Felix have beaten Parkville. They lost out in Cray, whatever. But like, you can imagine if Pats lose that.
Oh yeah,
After beating Cray last week, but if Pats lose that, like,
well, that moves Felix into.
New Walker going. I mean, now all of a sudden, are you talking about Felix being in a title race?
That's what I'm saying to you. If Pats
that game Saturday night to me is just massive.
Massive. If
Felix win that, people are starting talking about Felix who got promoted in the title race.
Yeah.
Now I always knew Felix would never be in a relegation, and I fancied Felix to finish in the top 4 or 5. But if Felix win that Saturday night, people are starting to talk about them in the title race. You have to.
Well, I would say if they had got the result on Critty Yard, if they had got a point in Critty Yard, I'd say they're in the title race right now. But if they turn over St. Pat's Saturday night, 110% they're in the title race, like deep in the title race.
Yeah.
in my opinion. They have a squad too.
Yeah.
They can do damage. The last game then Saturday night is St. Pat's B. You're playing Dolman Celtic down in the Meadows.
It's a big game as well. Dolman need to win that, lads.
Dolman are in a bit of trouble, are they?
No, Ballymurphy are in big trouble.
Ballymurphy, yes, yeah.
Are
Ballymurphy trying to rebuild.
Are they winning for any hurlers? No,
in fairness, they're trying to rebuild. Thomas was on to me last week. Himself and John Whelan, two staunch club men.
Yeah, great men, yeah.
Took a step back this year from the men's side to try and focus on the juveniles and the ladies and help grow them.
I didn't know that.
And they're saying that they're struggling to get the same 11 on the pitch every week.
Okay.
They can't get the same 11 lads on the pitch every week, and they can't get continuity.
Feel
So I
like
think they're saying they were going to go back in now and see can they just strengthen them up a bit or something.
Okay.
But because like, they're a really good B team,
Yeah.
but they're struggling. The first team can't get the same 11
the
on the
first
pitch
team
every
can't
week.
be. The A team, B team can't be stronger than the first team.
No, but it's not stronger.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's doing well in the division it's in. Like,
yeah.
But they're struggling with the
But
A team. Are
obviously
just struggling.
there's
They
a couple
can't
of
get the
players
same
might do-
11 on the pitch every
Yeah,
week.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
Onto the Premier on Sunday. We have Parkville at home to New York and Bagnallstown at home to Critty Yard.
Tell you what, that won't be a bad one either, lads.
No,
that's
be
2
two
o'clock.
good games. Yeah.
That's 2
Why is it 2 o'clock,
kickoff.
Brian?
Bagnallstown have requested. Bagnallstown have a club wedding Saturday night.
Okay.
They wanted a Friday night fixture, but the only club who plays Friday night is Collection, and they'd
And the
already.
B team is playing at home.
Yeah,
Mm.
and then obviously they couldn't have a Saturday night game because the club wedding is on Saturday evening. So I said, look, the best compromise I'll give you is Sunday afternoon. And
That's fair enough.
So as I say, I've always tried to help clubs. But what I love about the Premier this year is you're reading out 4 fixtures there, right?
Yeah.
And they're all 4 big games.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
nobody,
exactly what's in my
nobody in
mind.
the Premier this year seems to be like Parkville bet New York last year. Remember?
That's right.
You know what I mean? Bagnallstown and Critty Yard. I mean, they're 4 of the biggest games. Burning Collection could determine if Burning up in a relegation class or not up in a relegation class. You know what I mean?
Brian, we don't mention that word around here anymore. Yeah, that's banned in this room.
Hanover are not playing this weekend, and they're sitting there thinking, "Thank God! Look at these 4 games, lads.
Yeah.
Go all beat each other or get 4 draws or
I'll
something."
definitely go and see
But
some
I
of
think
them
the
anyway.
Premier this year is just.
I think
Any
it's
given
I think
Sunday,
it's
you look at
brilliant.
the fixtures, you go, wow, that's a big game, wow, that's a big game, wow, that's a big game. Every one of those 4 games, I'd love to go to all those games this weekend.
So would I. I'll definitely go to one.
If you have an off game in the Premier this year, you're in trouble.
Yes.
Big time.
You don't, do you know, I said it, you don't have any concrete targets. This is no disrespect to previous clubs, but you didn't have a Ballymurphy where you were saying that's 6 points. You didn't have a
Yeah, I heard you mention that last week. Can I ask Papa, as a club manager, have you thought about what I think last year was 10 was the magic figure to stay up points? Have you thought about how many points you need this year?
Oh,
Think it's more?
I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be less.
You think it'll be
Do you,
less?
Pop?
Yeah.
Because teams are all beating each other, or teams are all drawing with each
Things
other?
are beating each other. Yeah, they're drawing whatever. I don't 10.
I think it might be the opposite because everyone like
I
you
think
take
it's gonna be more.
Burn have 2 points there now already after 3
Yeah.
games, with 2 draws. I know, but I think it might be more. I think everybody could take points off everybody this year
Yeah, but
because
lads,
everybody's gotten stronger.
4th, 5th, 6th and 7th are all on 4 points.
Yeah,
Joint second are on 6 and Newark are on 9. Like there is nothing between 2 and 8 in that league.
like 3 points there can move you 6 places in the table.
There is none. But that's brilliant.
And then
though,
we can talk about relegation after that. It's fine.
No, but you haven't
Who's your
thought
sheet, by the way?
Sorry.
you haven't thought about a number, no?
No, I haven't. I won't until halfway through the season.
Right.
I don't think that might be too late though, Pop.
The next game is an important one, Podge.
Okay.
Don't put pressure on me, there, you.
I know, I love it. It's
I
great.
don't do pressure anyway. Pressure's for tires, blow up dolls.
What did I say to you one day?
Don't panic, lads. Panic is for tires.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I think that's pressure, bud. I said that to me in work, yeah. Don't be panicking, lads. Panic is for tires. I says, what?
No, but it is. Sorry, it is a fantastic division. Like if you went to, like even traditionally in the clubs that are in it, I don't think you could pick a better Premier.
No.
Honestly,
No.
I don't think if you
the
handpicked.
things I'm looking at, Brian, the one thing I say for me, but we're not playing this week. Burn Celtic are playing. Who would say Collection? If Burn Celtic turn over Collection,
Yeah, they're on 5 points
they're on
suddenly.
5 points, right? But the closest to us then is 4. So even winning a game, we're still bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
that's the next picture I look
Okay.
at
Yeah.
after weekend. So
that's not good. That's not a positive for you, though.
sure, there's no positive at the moment.
Like worst case scenario, it's yeah.
Why,
you
what's
need
going on
Burn
here,
Celtic.
Podge?
No, I'm just reading the
You,
room.
you
but-
didn't see the Parkville and Pat's game because they got bet. I know you're after seeing the fucking Pats and Parkville and Critty Yard
What's
game.
Pat's got to do with it?
Because you're just
It wasn't sent to me.
opinionated there
I
all
only
of a
watch it
sudden.
if it's sent to me.
Oh yeah, yeah, right. The Wi-Fi must be cancelled, Brian. Where was I? Oh yeah,
In relegation, that's where you were.
yeah, still in the bud. Tully's Travel Division 1, Glass A versus Slaney Rovers, brilliant game.
Local derby, top 2.
Is that in Parkmore?
Yes.
I'll go to that. I think
And
11.
11,
Sorry,
yeah,
Paul.
Yeah.
11. The great big Murphy reffing it, and Kilree are playing Newark B. Newark B are good. I seen the squad
Yes.
or the team anyway. I didn't see the squad, but
Yeah, they're going to Kilreed, all lads. It's not easy down there.
no, it's not.
Only thing I'll say about that division is they have to play each other 3 times.
Have they? Yeah.
So
hate
it'll
that
be.
line.
I know we all hate it, and I had a discussion with the Slaney lads. I was out there at a committee meeting with them last night. I'm helping them apply for a leader grant at the moment, and Peter Keogh was there. He's on the committee, and he said it to me, and I said, yeah. I said, look, it's a bit of a nightmare, really. But I said, you had to have 8 teams, and we ended up 7, 8, 9. We couldn't get 3 8s. If I got 3 8s, it would have. I said, you can't really have 7 teams in a division. 6 and 6 is 12.
Yeah.
Lads are paying their membership and lads are paying their affiliation to the league, and you're only getting 12 games in a season. But then on the counter side to that, 18 games. Now the Premier should have had 18 if Vale had stayed in it. The Premier was 18. The bottom of the division was 18. Most were going to be 18 or 16 games. But you're kind of thinking it's not quite. But yeah, the problem with 3 is obviously now the computer decides it.
So if
the computer decides the third
the
set of
Division
fixtures.
1, is that the Division 1
Yeah,
you're
it's the
talking
Division
about?
1.
relation to home and away.
It's like, yeah, and I know Mick Salter was talking about it on another podcast. He spoke about, he said he's not worried about the first round now. He'll worry about the second and third round. They got off to a slow start. But he said the fact that it's 3 rounds, there's time for catch-up. There's loads of time for catch-up. But the point he made was very valid too, and as a fixture secretary I have to understand it, and that's why I completely wash my hands of it. The beauty of the FAI Connect was, when I do the fixtures at the start of the season, it asked me how many rounds, 1, 2 or 3. When I picked 3 rounds, it generated first round and second round, obviously everyone home and away, and then it generated the third round so that everybody got 3 at home and 3 away. And it picked. It picked. The argument Miko was making was, if you have to go to Baltinglass twice and he only has to go to Baltinglass once,
you're looking at the last. If it's the second last game of the season, and Baltinglass are 2 points clear of Slaney,
and it's in Baltinglass, not Slaney,
and you're going, sure, if it was in Slaney, we would have bet them.
Yeah, but that's why you make it lottery.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
so
why it's a lottery.
Yeah,
and it becomes.
Now, all people understand that.
And the fact that you get 3 at home and 3 away is the fairest way of doing it. There's no arguments.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's a lottery.
Yeah.
But with only 7 teams, you have to do 3 rounds.
That's a good division, Brian, right?
It's a great division.
Yeah.
But
They can all beat each other. Like Dolman have had some couple of good results. Bally will come good.
Pats are a good
Bally
side.
will come good. It might take them after the first round, but Bally will come good.
They will, yeah. They will. But there's like the Division 2 is a good division though. Like that Division 2 isn't bad at all, lads.
1,
Like
2,
there's 4
3,
first
4,
teams in that division.
4 Bs and 4 As. Yeah.
Like that's that you know. And there's 2 first teams in Division 3. It's great to see St. Anne's back, lads, and Joseph's on a rise there.
In an ideal world, you'd love to see Mill and Castle Rangers promoted to the Tullies next year. I'd like to see them go neck to neck this year in that division. Get promoted. Even one of them. Even if you could promote 2, relegate 1 or something. I don't know. If we could get it to if all those teams stayed and you could get 3 8s, it'd be perfect. Like in fairness to Mill, they finished bottom the last 2 years in a row. They didn't want to go down the year before. They knew we were under pressure. But this year, after finishing bottom a second time, to be fair to them, you had to kind of relegate them. But they were always going to be strong for that division. Miller, they've got all their players back. They've got all the Mackies back.
Yeah,
they've got Dylan Wynn back.
They've
got their players back. Now, having said that, they only beat Baltinglass B 1-0 last Sunday. I was a bit surprised by that. But that's going to be a real tight division, as you said. There's some really good teams in there. Like Wolf Hill are only after coming up, but already they're up there. Nurney A are up there. You've got, as you said, you got the 4 first teams up there. But I think that one will end up being
4 A's, 4 second, third, and 4.
Well, Nurney A would have benefited from Vale, I presume. Right?
Yes, correct.
Wolf Hill traditionally would rely a lot on GA players.
Yeah, they've 31 registered. They had 39 registered last year. They lost a few players.
Like once they have a full, I know Caelan Darcy's going up there, right, from Vale to Wolf Hill.
Yeah.
Like once they have their full hand.
Oh, 100%.
They could easily be.
As I said, don't be caught up by the result last weekend
110%.
because Felix had a lot of 18 players on the pitch. Don't be caught up by that result. Wolf Hill will be there at the end of the season, 100%.
It's brilliant. It's great. It's great viewing anyway. Sorry, Pop.
No, that's great. White's Pharmacy Division 2, Parkville B versus St. Felix B, Castle Rangers versus Nurney A, Mill Celtic versus Wolf Hill Athletic, and Baltinglass Town B versus Critty Yard B. 11 o'clock kickoffs, Brian, in some of them.
Correct. Yeah, because the Premier get one of the Premier games is in the afternoon, so I have to have some of those to
for
counteract for
referees. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Carlow District Credit Union Division 3, we've Nurney Villa B, Burn Celtic B, St. Joseph's versus Bagenalstown B, and St. Anne's Ballyline versus Parkville United C. I think we have 2 more fixtures on the other side. We have ladies, Nolan's Mace Ladies League, Ballymurphy Celtic versus Parkville, and Mill Celtic versus Vale Wonders. Be a great game too.
Parkville and Pats played last night in the ladies, didn't they?
They did, Podge.
And St. Pat's won that.
We weren't mentioning that, Podge, but obviously you did.
I did mention it, yeah. So
of course,
quickly
Pass was the one brain.
scored a cracker.
Not yourself.
Did
the way it
win,
works.
Did win. Yeah.
If they don't win, he don't speak. It's like seeing the win.
That is
even.
so not me. It's ridiculous. Unbelievable.
Let's do a vote on it, Podge. Put it on the socials there, Ash. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Does Podge speak about St. Pat's when they lose?
Yeah,
yes
do all
or
the
no?
time.
We'll find out next week after the Phoenix game.
Maybe so, but sure.
Brilliant, yeah.
Maybe so. Pop up a few shout outs before we go into the Fantastic Five. St. Anne's have a draw, win a Kia. I forgot my glasses, lads.
I'm going to read it for you, Podge.
So check them out on the socials there. You'll find them on Win a Kia St. Anne's AFC. You'll get them on the socials. Win
Must have wrote with the pen in his feet, Brian.
St. Anne's AFC. Chance to win a Kia. I don't know. I think it's like 10 or 10 or something like that. It's not too bad. Also, Ravo got on to me. He's involved with the IT or Setu. They're running Carol's Got Talent, where they're raising funds for Palestine, I think, and a hospice. Have a look at them on Instagram. It's Carlo_got_talent. They have an event taking place on the 19th of November in the barracks. There's rumours that you're one of the
giveaway price.
Yeah. Be returned.
Put a stamp on him.
Congratulations to Wexford Ladies 17s on winning the FEI Shield. Hannah Curfa, Laura Malone, Keely Doyle, and Mia Brannigan, all former players in the Carlow League. They won 6-0, and Mia, I heard, got a cracker of a header. So well done, girls. Fair play to you. It's great to see. Anyone else did I miss off that?
No, Keely was my vice captain in school of
go
my
away.
under 17 team, so delighted for Keely.
It's great to see them pick up silverware, isn't it?
The Milton girl? She score for Ireland, did she?
She did.
She got a hat-trick there a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Very good,
Called it out.
Yeah.
I was just talking about that last week, actually. I think Collection handled that girl's pathway fantastically well.
I heard you mention that, yeah.
They've done a great job. They really have. I really have to commend them for it. That brings us into Fantastic Five, Pop.
Sorry, Paul, while you're on,
Go on,
just before you go, just one myself. You may have noticed I haven't shaven here since last Friday.
Movember.
Our Tullow Community School are doing Movember for men's mental health.
Brilliant.
And I know it's something you spoke about in the podcast before, and it's something close to my heart myself. So they convinced all the male teachers to sign up.
Excellent.
Are you doing a fundraiser?
I've never done it before.
Where can we do it?
I've never grown a moustache. If you go onto Tullow Community School's Instagram or Facebook page, you'll see the pictures of the 6 male teachers who are taking part.
Brilliant.
And they're going to post progress pictures every Monday, and there's a link there to donate for anyone who wants to donate for men's mental health.
You might stick it up on our socials if we could.
It's time for Podge versus Papa. Have your say in the Fantastic Five. Check it out now on howishe.ie, with thanks to Lee Murphy Kitchens, specialists in kitchen and furniture makeovers. Contact 087 683 1721 or check out Lee Murphy Kitchens and Carpentry on Instagram.
It's that time of the week where we do the Fantastic Five. 8 lads got 1 score correct. And 1 lad got 1 result correct, but not the correct score. It's like I can't see it in one. Don't forget, lads, to have your say and pick your winners or your chance to win €500 on howishe.ie. We also have a shop as well. You can purchase this, Pop. What do you think?
It's nice, yeah.
It's at the top is like the Bordeaux style, the old Bordeaux style I was told today, but yeah, it's very nice. This is a medium, so it's the size is fairly accurate.
Just cut that out, Ash, please.
I know. It's a large. Is it? Don't check me tag.
It's lovely, that's what it is.
Pop
nice
it.
stuff.
Here it is, very nice, yeah. You can buy them. They're I think they're a £5 or something. Plus VAT. The VAT's £30. Current score, you're 12, I'm 11. I gained 1 point on you, Pop it.
Yeah, I had a mirror, Podge.
Well, sure, you're going to get weeks like that. It's hard to call, like, to be honest with you.
Lads, can I just say 1 point between the two of you in 5 matches is absolutely awful.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, but Brian, do you know what it is? Like, as I said, Vale versus New Park won 4-1 ladies. That could have went either way, right? Craigie beating Nerney 5-1 was not me being.
You wouldn't have predicted that one.
No, but I had
Never.
New Park to beat Vale.
Did you?
Did you?
Yeah. I remember, lads, I can see who's registered.
Oh, yeah, of course you can.
If you're not allowed to enter the Fantastic Five going forward.
That'll never be won, by the way. Nobody's ever getting 5 results correct. And not a junior amateur soccer, no way.
Yeah, but that's the beauty about it.
I know. It's great fun though. Everyone loves doing it.
It's great. His numbers are great in it. It's brilliant. And as I said, Lee Murphy's going to triple it after Christmas.
I don't think so.
I'm only joking. Parkville and Byrne. Well, I had to draw down for that. Right, 2-2 was 1-1. So was unlucky there. You had Parkville 2-1. But I think you wouldn't have been too far off.
That was
No,
a
Oak
ball
being
off, wasn't
Bottinglass. When is the last time you seen a little draw in a junior game?
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought the result was wrong in Connect. I had to go ring the ref and to make sure it was
2
right.
weeks ago it was Burn Celtic and Hanover Youths Division 2 nil.
Correct.
0-0.
Yeah,
It's years since I've seen.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Pain dry was what the expression I was given
What's
was.
Okay. Like I had that down 4-3 Bottinglass. Papa had 3-1 Bottinglass. Like we had to, you know, like a high scoring game. And St. Joseph's in St. Anne's, I would never call that. But when I seen the picture of the St. Joseph's, a few little familiar faces there. Young Pádraig Whelan is back playing. Left foot only is good, second to mine. And I heard Conor Byrne is that they're signing for them as well. So I think Joyce will be all right this year. That might change our predictions though going forward. I just want to make it clear as well, this is completely random, these games. I don't pick any of these games. I wanted to put in the Pats and Felix one, but
Yeah.
the computer said no.
Computer says no.
First one, pop up, Bagnallstown Cricket Yard in the Premier. 2 o'clock in McGrath. Is it McGrath Park, Bagnallstown?
Yeah. Who's up, me or you?
You go. You're in the lead.
I'm going for a Desmond.
Yeah. You can give us your exclusive guesses that you're going to put on when you enter.
2-1 Bagnallstown.
Ooh.
I think
Who the same, Brian?
Hard to beat at home.
They are hard to beat at home, yeah.
I'm going to go 1-0 Bagnallstown. I think it's going to be a ferocious game of football. I can't see Critty. I don't know.
Every time you say Critty, you don't do it, just do it.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Never lay off Critty, boys.
Bottinglass Slaney.
Bottinglass Slaney. Oh my God, that's a game, isn't it? I'm going to go Bottinglass. Bottinglass Slaney.
Bottinglass are flying, lads. Brasor Slaney. Big win for Slaney last week.
2-1 to Bottinglass.
I have 3-2 Bottinglass.
Have you?
Well, I'll go in between Desmond 2-2.
Desmond 2-2.
If that game was in Slaney, by the way, I think Slaney would win it.
I'd go for I agree.
I think it'll be a draw.
Hard place to go at Bottinglass pitch, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Mill
Very
Celtic
hard.
Wolf Hill. In Mill Celtic in Ballator.
Mill Celtic Wolf Hill. I'm
Wolf
going to
Hill.
go
Wolf Hill are going to be at full strength.
3-1 to Mill.
I'm going to go another draw. I'm going to put that down as my Desmond.
2-0 to Mill.
Maybe I could be wrong there, but I think that's going to be a draw.
Hope so.
Norney B versus Burnt Celtic B. That could be, well, no, that's a bit odd. I'm going 3-0 Burnt Celtic. After scoring 10 the week before.
4-1 to Burn Celtic.
That's the exact score I was going with.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. That's a very good, that's a very young Nurney team, and it's a very young Burn team, and it's great to see the two of them have B teams after all the years. It's Nurney's first time, and I don't know how many years having a B team. Burn had a B team for last year, but they were struggling, but they're two very young sides, and Burn have a couple of lovely little players on
Yeah,
it.
Glad to see them
yeah.
all registered teams.
Yes.
Great memories of Burn.
It'll be, I reckon that could be a high scoring game actually.
Yeah. Tell me this on Nurney. Have they ever not had a team?
No, not as long as I'm involved in the league.
As long as I'm playing
Like
with that team.
they've always
Yeah.
had a first
And
team.
now you'll notice when Papa read the fixtures there, their girls are playing at home tomorrow night. They've lights now.
Yeah, no, I went out to
So
watch them play.
the girls have elected to play at home on Friday night, and their men's A team are playing at home Saturday nights.
Lights are good, obviously, Brian, are they?
Yeah,
They're not bad,
they
yeah.
got them upgraded to match standard.
Did they?
Yeah, they got them
I must
upgraded to
go and
match
watch again.
standard.
I haven't seen them.
And
out
I know
there.
Craig Yard are trying to get lights on their grass pitch. I think more and more clubs, and I talk to some of the players, and my own son tells me the same, like, you can have your weekend with your family. And even the younger lads can have their night out on a Saturday night if you play your game on a Friday night or Saturday night. More and more clubs are looking for the Friday and Saturday night games. I'm getting more and more requests from clubs saying, oh, listen, any chance you could put me away at Friday night or Saturday
Yeah.
night?
Do you think in 3 or 4 years to come that there'll be no games on a Sunday?
I think it might well just happen.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But you need more. You need all the clubs, obviously. But there's nothing wrong with the club getting lights on a grass pitch. Like, you know what I mean. You don't have to have an Astro to play midweek. Or
Yeah.
I mean, Nurney are doing it now. You know what I mean. They've got it. I know Cretty are trying to get
Did
lights.
not have lights on that back
I don't
pitch?
think they're standard. They were match standard. I think that's
Alright.
the issue. I think they're waiting to get them upgraded to match standard. There has been games played in Hanover at night, but
It's only in the bottom.
It's only in the
juvenile
bottom. It's
games, though,
juveniles.
You wouldn't play
It's
an adult
juveniles.
game.
No, it's too small.
The lights are too low.
No, but
Like even in training, you'd play an old training match or something when you're used to go on the small pitch, and Jesus, it's just too low. It's not, as you said, they're not match standard bring.
I definitely believe that if every club in Carlow got lights, Sunday fixtures would be gone.
Yeah.
I really do. Particularly Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Well,
a lot of lads hate waiting around all day on a Sunday for their 2 o'clock
I
game.
can tell you this, Brian. Win, lose or draw. You obviously like to win or not lose the game, but it's such a great fixture to have a Friday or a Saturday.
Yeah.
To having Sunday off. You can, whether you want to go with your family or play a game of golf or whatever you want to do, go for a few drinks. I think it's brilliant.
I would have been sceptical of it when Pat started it.
Pat to never go back to Sunday soccer patch.
But I was like, it's a dream.
Yeah.
It's an absolute dream.
I know we're in the era where the 20-somethings are not going drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they still have their Sunday off.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the older people might say, well, at least now after the game, lads can go for a few pints together, which the older lads might do.
Yeah.
The younger lads don't. They go drink their coffee on Sunday morning.
What do young lads do? Lie in the bed all day. That's what they want to do.
But there's not even so much doing that now.
They do.
Some of them do, but some of the 20-somethings are gone big into their running. These running clubs on Sundays at 11 o'clock and going for a coffee and something after it. And that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that generation. But at least on a Saturday night, as you say, or a Friday night, Collection love the Friday nights.
Yeah.
You have the whole weekend free then.
Yeah,
You've got Saturday and Sunday free.
I remember years ago, I thought you used to play Leinster Senior League games Friday nights.
Correct, yeah.
And I often go down to watch a game on
Used to,
Friday night.
yeah.
It was brilliant.
The biggest pitch I think I've ever ran around.
Yeah,
That's
Burn Celtic got drawn away to them last year in the second round of the
That's right, yeah.
LFA Cup,
Yeah.
and it was on a Friday night up in a
Yeah,
tie.
they used to play all their home games
on a
Friday nights.
night. Yeah.
I think it's the same length as it is width.
Yeah, it's a big pitch. It's a fine pitch, though.
It's brilliant.
It's a lovely
It's
surface.
brilliant, yeah.
But that was a luxury.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was.
Like-
Not anymore.
Like now it's kind of it's expected of clubs to have that standard facilities now.
Yeah.
Do you know?
And to be honest with you, the next big thing, I'm going to let you go, but the next big thing is that I've been asked by a couple of the clubs who play their Friday and Saturday night games about can they charge €5 in to cover the cost of the lights and cover the cost of the. So it's been a bit of a topic of debate for the last number of years. I know one club did it a few last year in the Shield semi-final, but there's nothing in our rules that prevents it. As long as it's advertised and the away team are informed and spectators are given a week's notice, it's absolutely perfectly allowed. Every club is entitled to fundraise whatever it wants.
Yeah.
If a Premier League club wants to charge €5 in,
Well, you know,
and
it is
we've made the argument that we are underselling amateur football in this country so much, and no disrespect to the GA, but if you want to go down to Dr. Cullen there to Burn to Ballin and Grange in an intermediate final last week, what was it, 15 quid in or something?
I don't know.
And the Carlow Cup final, the Premier Cup final, all our cup finals, €5 in. Like, people are saying, what are you doing? You're underselling yourself. You should be charging at least a tenner. You're downgrading the players. You're not charging enough. And the same argument. Now, I don't know, would everyone rock up to a Premier game every Sunday morning or Saturday night and pay their €5 going in? But clubs are perfectly entitled to charge if they want, as long as it's been advertised on their social medias and the away team have been informed. Can you tell any of your fans coming to the game tonight it's €5 admission fee?
But even if it covers the officials.
That's what I'm saying. In the Premier now,
It's
you have
a-
three
it's a
officials.
little- it's
You have three officials in the Premier now. That's what cost. What's that cost you on Sunday?
160. Well, it's 80.
It's 80 quid.
160
So
for
80,
fixtures.
so it's 80 quid. If
But if you
they
have
charged
10
in,
home or 9 home games,
yeah,
there's 980s and you're really kicking
Yeah.
into your hair, boys. Man, we go for a pint at the end of the season,
yeah.
whatever. Or
yeah.
whatever they
But
whatever you
that's
want to
something
do.
I think we're going to start maybe seeing from clubs.
I
Over
would have no objection to that whatsoever. If I want to go and see a game, what's a fiver? So coffee is $3.50.
yeah.
It's not.
Fucking fiver,
Not just to play devil's advocate. I understand clubs need to fundraise, but I think there's better ways to do it than charge at a gate. I would rather them sell raffle tickets for something at games. I think they will actually get more.
But do you not think, like, even if you want to go to the Centre of Excellence in Fenner, how many times I've paid €5 in there to watch a normal league match? Like,
I just don't
do you
like
not
that
think
comparison,
do you
though,
not-
Brian.
But do you not think it makes the players look? Say the players are worth more? No.
Well, if you're asking me to go and watch Fail or to go on to Loughlin Bridge on Saturday night and it's a
I was gonna
fiver,
say, so if you want-
it's a fiver in to watch Felix.
Yeah,
and
it's not
Pats.
going, you're not going to turn around and drive home, are you?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I'd pay it. I'd no problem
I
paying
paid to go
it,
and
yeah.
watch Burn and who's Burn and Collection, is it?
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Like it's my choice. It's a fiver. What's a fiver?
You know, of course, the counter argument is you take the likes of, say, for argument, Burn. So my son plays for Burn. If I want to go every weekend to Burn for 9 home games, and the argument is that sometimes in Burn, the only people on the sideline are the 15 brothers and sisters or the 15 mammy and daddies of the players. They're being hit for the whole season and nobody else is being hit.
It depends on the person on the gate, then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And if you have regular people coming in, do what they're doing in a shop and go, for every 4 times you come in, you're in 5th time free.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
know
I'm
what I
just
mean?
saying,
There's
I'm
loads
just
of way
saying
around it.
that's the next big topic that's
Yeah.
going to be.
Yeah, no,
Well, I
it's
can guarantee you this,
an
Ryan.
interesting
If a parent is giving out a fiver going to watch their son playing, there's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
You go there for love and support of your son or
Yeah.
your daughter or whoever it's going to be.
Yeah.
So fiver means fuck all. It's your child playing.
Yeah.
I'm just of the mindset. Just get them in. Just get them in.
Yeah.
Get
Whatever
the crowd
it
in.
takes. Yeah.
I'd agree with you. I would
Get
agree
them
with
in,
you.
lads.
There's
Yeah.
great numbers of games,
There
bring.
is great numbers of games, and the last thing you want to do then is turn it off.
And that's because of
Yeah.
your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday fixture. It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
and we spoke about that because, like, me and you have already discussed. We'd love to go see Felix and Pats. We'd love to go see New Oak and Parkville. We'd love to go see Bagnallstown and Cretty. Well, you know what? This weekend you can go see the three of them. You can actually go see the three of them. One's on Saturday night, one's on Sunday morning, one's on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the stats of people watching their phone and the FAI Connect going, I'm standing here watching Felix and Pats. But Burn Celtic are playing Collection Monday.
Yeah,
or Collection
and the
Monday,
scores are being
2-1.
updated, and that's the beauty of it now.
Yeah.
Like I used to go to a game every Sunday morning. Now I'm able to stay at home in the kitchen and watch all the scores. I finally figured out how to put my notifications on FAI Connect, so I get the phone dings every time a goal is put in on the app. But yeah, that's what we've noticed since we spread the fixtures out over a weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Our attendances have gone through the roof.
Oh, they've gone up.
Because if you're the manager of Hanover, and every Premier game, the 4 Premier games traditionally were 11 o'clock on a Sunday for the last 20 years, you could never go watch a Premier game.
No.
But now you can go on a Friday night to Collection. You can go to Pats Felix. There's 3 clubs playing on a Saturday night now.
nights, yeah.
There's Pats Felix and Burn. You'll always get a Saturday night game, and you'll usually get 2 Saturday night games. So now the crowd's been, when people said, the crowd used to be divided by 4 on a Sunday. It's not being divided by 4 on a Sunday anymore. It's only being divided by 1 or 2. And then people are all the crowd are going somewhere on a Saturday, all the crowd are going somewhere on a Friday.
Yeah.
So our attendances have gone up massively, which is great for the league.
It's brilliant, but I think across the junior game in general, I was down at Freebooters and Fort Rangers there last month. Massive crowd down there on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Like, there were 3 deep. Like, it was a massive crowd. I couldn't believe the crowd down there. But I've been in Pats. I've been that morning in New Oak and Burn Celtic. Good crowd there. Wouldn't say it was brilliant, but there was 50 or 60 people there watching it. Like, which isn't bad for junior soccer.
No, it's great.
Anyway, Ballymurphy versus Parkville in the ladies. I'm going 2-0 Ballymurphy, Papa.
Oh, we have one more, have we?
Yeah, there's 5, but it's called a fantastic 5.
I know that, bud, yeah. Big mountain anyway. What?
Burn
Celtic, I want to get this right.
I don't know one. Ballymurphy are playing Parkville in the ladies.
I don't want any chips. Hot chips. Simple as that. What's the fixture, bud?
Ballymurphy versus Parkville in the ladies. I love this awkward silence every time you do this.
3-2 Ballymurphy.
I'm going 2-0 Ballymurphy.
2-1 Ballymurphy.
And that's the fantastic 5 for this week, lads. The numbers joining it are brilliant. They're
brilliant, yeah.
Not what I expected. Keep entering. It's free, of course, to enter. And thanks so much.
If someone gets that right, I'll eat 2 chips, Podge. 5, the fantastic 5.
Yeah, clip that one, Ash. Brian, thanks so much for coming on. That's a longer bonus episode than usual,
but
but the topic is hot, right? Brian, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks a million, lads.
Absolutely. Thanks, Brian.
Please
and,
keep correcting us going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've taught him how to print out those now, so he looks more professional every week.
Move with the times, Podge. Move with the times.
Just has to learn how to speak now.
Yeah.
Yeah. On you, bud.
What a guy. That's it for this week's bonus episode. Thanks for getting behind us and supporting us. Any ideas or suggestions, let us know. Don't forget to like, share and follow the podcast across all our socials. Hopefully we'll have a bit of an update from Brian on the weekend's meeting next week. We'll get an update. And as always, it's not my podcast.
It's not mine.
It's Carlos Soccer's podcast. God bless you. Good luck.
You've been listening to the second half of the How Is He podcast with Podge and Popa. Catch us on all major platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts and more. And make sure to follow us on social media at How Is He Podcast or visit howishepodcast.ie.